Okay. Time for another whinge and a rant. This time we're going to be talking about Godfall and its fucking only online component when it fucking bugs up the entire game. You can't even play single player offline. And the people that made Godfall have got the balls to say it's not a live service game. Fucking is. It is a live service game if it requires a constant internet connection, which is a live connection, live service. You absolute twat hat motherfuckers. And now Outriders is doing the same thing. Oh, it's not a service game, but you just need an internet connection. Even to play the single player portion. Oh yes, I'm afraid so. It's the only way we could fucking do it. You're like, you're a bunch of lying bastards. This is Breakpoint out again. Remember that? Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. We wanted the progression for single player and multiplayer to be, well, together. So we can't separate the two, so it's always online. LOL, did you just buy this expensive game? Well, thank you for buying it. That's the servers offline for the next 2 weeks because we're a bunch of fucking idiots. And I enjoyed The Division, right? I didn't really enjoy Destiny 1 or 2, but I've played both of them. I've played the Division 1, 2, Destiny 1, 2, right? And I've went in many a time in the middle of a game and just went, boom, you're out. Why? Because the server crashed. Or my internet went down. Or I've loaded up a game, I really fancy a wee game of Destiny 2 tonight, which I think I'm on. Jump in. Oh, it needs an update. Fine, cool, most games do these days, and you're like, fucking, I'll just have to wait. How long's the update? 20 minutes, half an hour? Right, I'll come back away, have a cup of tea, shower, make myself a sandwich, come back, sit down, just update it. Game needs to fucking close down, restart, whatever. And then you load it up and it's like, well, you're in the game now. Then you see a wee message down the bottom right or left hand side of the screen. There's like the servers are going offline in 5 minutes. You're like, fuck! You know, I spent all that time, all that money in a game that I can't even play, and it'll just randomly happen, and it'll happen quite a lot, and they'll be down for hours. Maybe sometimes they'll be down for 15 minutes. The point is, whether it's down for a 15-minute period or a 24-hour period, that is a game that you paid full price for, if you bought it day one, that you cannot play because the server's offline. Now you look at games like Ghost Recon Wildlands, it was a huge fucking game. Could be played offline though, can't it? And I have a wee theory as to why this happens. Why is Godfall online all the time? Why is Outriders online all the time? Why are the other ones online all the time? It's got nothing to do with having a more cohesive save file system or putting your progression for one character into 2 different modes. It's got hee-haw to do with any of that pish. It's all about them controlling when and if you can play your game. See, a lot of these big publishers and games companies have cottoned onto the notion that they don't really like us owning our own like software, hardware, whatever. They don't really like that, so they want to tie as much of that stuff into an online feature as humanly possible. Whether it be small little things like you'll not get your daily quests if you're offline, or you'll not get your user generated content if you're offline. Usually a lot of pish anyway, do you know what I mean? But it's like, it's something, it's like, oh, I'm missing out on this, I need to get online. Now it's whole games, whole game modes. Alright, multiplayer, why can't we have like an offline, you know, what we used to do offline, but playing N64, playing GoldenEye, 4-player multiplayer. Why does that need to be online all the time? Fair enough, if you want to play folk for other sides of the world, go for it, but I just, it's controllerless, like, well, the next game's coming out and what will we do? How will we get people to buy the next game? Because they're still really enjoying this one. The servers are still lit up like fucking Christmas trees here. I know, we've made it always online, haven't we? Aye, shut the servers down. Can't play that game anymore. Buy the sequel for the same thing to happen again and again. It's an extreme example, but it's something that could very real happen. Really happen? Real happen. It could happen, alright? So don't be fooled. Customers are at our heart's desires and we want to make them happy. They just want your money and they want you to shut up and fuck off. So I suggest that if you feel like I do in any way, shape or form, don't buy these games day one. Don't buy these games on a disc because there's literally no point because it's all online anyway. You might as well wait till an Xbox sale, a Sony PSN sale, get it for a £5, use once then destroy. Good night.